I just wanted to get on here and say how faithful our God is. I had a situation come up that I was just down and out about. I had anxiety, I had fears, of this thing, having to happen. And I prayed and cried out, and even though I was doing it, I knew that the Lord could change the whole situation, but I knew that this time that He wouldn't, because maybe there was a lesson in it. So even though I prayed and gave Him my fear and anxiety, I still felt like I had to go through this thing. But lo and behold, God came through right in the nick of time. It's so many times we think that God will do it the same every time, or maybe we'll have to do it the hard way. That God is trying to teach us something, but we never know. But I do know from experience, from this experience and past experiences, that God is faithful, and He does things in His own time, and we just got to keep trusting Him, even when we fear, even when we're confused, even though when we don't know what to do, even when we feel like this is a test that I have to go through. I didn't have to go through it. I was preparing for it in fear and anxiety, but He came through. And I really believe that the real test was, how faithful was I going to be in this? Was I going to turn on Him and say, "You're not answering me, you're not going to do this thing"? Or was I going to stay, even no matter how I felt, was I going to stay faithful to Him? Trusting and believing that even if I had to go through this test, He was going to be right there with me. No matter how hard it was, to accept that I had to go through this thing. I was getting frustrated, I was getting afraid, I was anxious. But I never thought that He'd leave me alone. I just didn't think He'd, stop it from happening. I thought it was going to be a test that I had to go through with Him right there by my side. But He came through, and I don't even have to take the test, And I thank Him for that, because He is great, He is good, He is faithful, whether we have to go through a storm or He just takes the storm away. I just wanted to give you that word today. Be blessed. Love you.